Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Roliver Queen. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing good. If this is your first time on the channel, please be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your notifications. So let's not waste any more time and let's jump right in. Now, I noticed that it's very popular to hate on Mariko Tamaki, especially on YouTube. A lot of that has to do with the I am not Starfire nonsense. I'm gonna be honest, I did not check out that book. Why? Common sense. It was geared towards young adults. I am a 31-year-old man. This book had no bearing on the Starfire in the overall DC universe, nor did it have any bearing on the DC universe at all. So again, no reason to check it out or comment on it. Is it good? Is it bad? Don't know, don't care. But the first time I interacted with Mariko Tamaki's work was Future State Dark Detective. Now, till this day, I still believe Future State Dark Detective is one of the stronger Future State titles. It dealt with the aftermath of Bruce Wayne with the Magistrate takeover. It was a very well drawn, very well colored, and very well written action thrill story. I even appreciated the fact that we even got to see Bruce Wayne and Jace Fox working together, something we still have yet to see in main continuity, if it'll ever happen. So, with all that said, it did surprise me that she would be writing Detective Comics after. I thought it was a great choice. She left a great taste in my mouth from Dark Detective, so why the fuck not? And, lo and behold, her Detective Comics run was fucking solid. Actually, I don't want to say solid, it banged. We got to see Gotham in a more realistic setting versus the futuristic stuff that Tyne was doing. Got to see more Bruce Wayne, being a broke boy, hanging out in his neighborhood and shit. We got to have a whole horror murder mystery, which I thought was handled well. Like, fuck it, several times when I was reading that shit, I felt uncomfortable because that element was handled so fucking well. We can even talk about how she handled Fear State. Typically, when you have runs, you get an event that comes in the middle of it and the whole story gets derailed. Nah, Tamaki went and progressed her run into Fear State, told a pretty ballin' story about how Nanako and Batman worked together even though they didn't want to. Came out well. She even threw in the other Bat family members. Said I had a good time with it. That leads us to Shadows of the Bat, where I think things got a little rocky for Tamaki and Detective Comics run in general. Now, to give context, Substack had came around. They snatched up Tynan. Tynan decides he wants to leave Batman. And then we also figure out that Bruce is leaving Gotham. Williamson is going to take him to do other shit, probably get ready for a Shadow War. And now you have a Gotham with no Batman. I believe what happened was they decided to switch Tamaki's run from monthly to weekly just so it could give both the timelines enough space to catch up. So 12 issues weekly, do what you want to do with the Bat family with the Arkham Tower. And then Williamson can go do what he's doing. So by the time Bruce came back, and by the time Shadows of the Bat had wrapped up, Bruce Wayne is back in Gotham in both books. Now, Shadows of the Bat, was it perfect? No. It was very jarring on the week to week. I believe it was jarring on Tamaki as well, again, who was going from a monthly to weekly. But when you sit down and read everything in one sitting, I thought it held up very well. It wasn't perfect, no, but it still did its job. It told the story that it wanted to do, and even sales wise, it sold pretty well. We were getting second printings all around, and you guys can check my sales videos to prove that. Overall, pretty solid stuff. And I know towards the end of the run, lost steam. We already had figured out that Ram V was going to be writing Detective Comics moving on, so it made sense. And I know people like to throw Mariko Tamaki's politics in the mix, bruh. I barely seen politics in that Detective Comics run, and if it was present, it was very minimal, or it was so subtle. Her main focus was just telling a good Batman story, which turned into a pretty solid Batman family story, and she did what she was supposed to do. So, the best thing I could tell people is, take off the I am not Starfire goggles, stop listening to King or Queen dumb fuck on YouTube, and give this run a fair go. Like, sit down and read everything in one sitting, and you'll be surprised at how solid it is. I try my best not to give you guys horrible recommendations. Or I'm telling you guys to read the fucking shit, it's a good read. But I would love to hear your comments down below. What did you think about Mariko Tamaki's run? Did you like it? Did you hate it? And if you have constructive criticism against it, I would love to hear it. Just be respectful. But that's about it for me. Thank you guys for checking out the content. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your notifications. Much love, much peace. It's your boy Roliver Queen, and I'm out.